Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a surprise. This is season 2 on FailedSMP. I have no idea what I'm doing, so this will be fun. Alright, so this is where I spawned in. MinPep owner is behind me. You can see right there. And we are in a mushroom biome. Looks like there's some things behind me. There's some interesting little fun mods going on this season. And I have no idea what they're really about, so let's get started exploring. Hello! So, as you can see, I am in a snowy biome. So this is where MinPep owner and I are going to make our base. We have traveled far and wide trying to find this location. It took forever. And on our travels, of course, just coming across the countryside, I found critters. I have cats, I have 2 dogs, and I have 1 parrot because the other one didn't survive. Just a lot of running around, just trying to find the snowy biome was very time-consuming. So here we are. This is where we're going to build our base. Over the hill over here is a snowy biome village, which was perfect for MinPep owners. Something that he was kind of hoping that we would be able to find. There's a village nearby. Well, there's a village right here. So look at this. This is pretty neat. So we got that little ice hut there that's a villager home, and villager home there, and villager homes over here. This one's a fancy one, like a double wide, with a villager coming out of it. Hello! So we got some ice spikes in the ocean, off in the distance. So we are near the world border, because there is a world border currently. I think it is going to be expanded, but yeah, it's off that direction, I think. I think it's off to our south from here. So we're kind of southeast from the spawn area, way back by the world. But I think that's why it just took us so long, because it's just so far away. And we had to run and swim and all that stuff and find food because we didn't have any food. And yeah, you know, the typical stuff. Got some trees that I'm trying to grow here because I have an idea for what I want to do for a base. So I'm kind of going for a cabin theme because we are in a snowy biome with a fairly large fireplace. Nothing too huge, but still grand, at least a little bit. So where the chests are is where I think I'm going to put in the base. So once these trees grow up and I can harvest them and get some more wood and other materials, I'm going to start building. And then I'll check in with you once I am ready. See you in a bit. All right, so I just want to take a moment here to apologize for my audio quality, by the way. We moved, like completely moved in real life from an apartment to a house, which is one reason why it's been so flippin' long since I've recorded a video. It's been too exhausting between work and a move, and I didn't take any vacation time for that move. Anyway, but enough about that stuff. So anyway, I wanted to apologize. I have not figured out how to quite get my audio hooked up properly yet. I've been getting some feedback errors, and my microphone's not picking up audio quality, like sound really well. So I apologize. I will get it figured out. I'm just not sure when. So just bear with me, please. I really appreciate it. All right, so now I did gather a bunch of resources to work on a bunch of builds, but I got, of course, distracted. If you've watched any of my other videos, I don't get distracted at all, do I? No. All right, so let's go do my little quick project here, and then after we do that time lapse, I'll cut back quick, and then we'll work on the base. So next is the Nether portal. So they have a nether roof portal system hooked up to spawn where there's also a shopping district. So Minpa was nice enough to go to spawn through the nether roof with some obsidian and flint and steel to link up to a portal over here. So behind me is the one I made on this side, and yes, it's very large. I need to decorate it now. We are in a snowy biome, so I'm going to kind of put some, you can see I've got ice and snow in my inventory. I'm going to start decorating it and kind of make it look a little prettier than just a big, huge purple rectangle. Enjoy the time lapse. Welcome back from that time lapse. I am so happy with how this turned out. I know there's probably a few things I could still do to make it a little bit more detailed, but I'm happy with it. I love the way it turned out. It's so nice to come in and out of something that's so unique and pretty. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Now, I know I talked briefly about apologizing for my sound quality. Another thing too is I got a new computer. So I replaced my 2008 desktop with a newer model. It is an Alienware. It's not a new model. It's a couple models old. It's a few years back, but it's still tons better than a 2008 desktop. So that's another thing too. I'm trying to figure out how to get the sound working on this new computer. But anyway, I'm pretty happy with the way this portal turned out. And the next time lapse will be working on the base. So I apologize if this is going to be time lapse heavy, but there's just a lot to build. So we're going to take another quick peek at this from a little bit of a distance, and we're going to zoom out here slowly on this ice cave nether portal, and then we are going to hop right into another time lapse of working on the base. Enjoy! Thank you. Welcome back from that time lapse. So I did do a little bit more on the inside, starting to work on the kitchen. I gotta do a lot with this hill. I have to figure out what I want for a shape of the kitchen. And we need to light the fireplace. So let's do that. I figured we'd do that live. Alright. I'm gonna burn my toes. Ow! Alright, light, and get out. And we have a lit fireplace. Look at that, nice and cozy. It's actually smaller than what I initially planned, but that's okay. And then of course I still have to work on the back side. Yeah, I'm pulling a thing here where it's all good in the front, but don't look at the back. That should sound familiar to you folks if you follow other peeps. All right. I also managed to get some plants in on the greenhouse. So there they are. They are growing and doing their thing. So pretty soon we'll have a good food source as far as that's concerned too, besides Nympha's potato farm. The only problem is I need lots and lots of string to prevent snow from forming on top of my glass. So that's going to be a project too. So I have to talk to Nympha about that. He does know where there is a spider spawner, but he groaned at the thought of making a grinder for it, since he says they're not fun to make. But yeah, let's go look and see how his potato farm is doing here. Ooh, lots of potatoes. Nice! Alright, so yeah, he made the potato farm. I'll show you what it looks like. Because I don't think he is ready to do recording yet. He has a computer that can handle it now. Hi, Mr. Villager. So this is it, and then I don't know what he's got for collection down below. I don't know. I don't know how his farms work. The magic of Minpa. Alright, and then he has a villager breeder floating over here. Let's go take a look at that too, because I haven't looked at it. I just know it drops babies, and then they wander around the village and get in my way of when I'm trying to build the house. The villagers everywhere. Okay. Alright, so up here... I spy through the slats. Oh, there's 3 in there. I wonder if there's supposed to be 3 in there. Who knows? The only other thing that Minpa has got going on is he's been doing a lot of work down underground. I don't want to steal his thunder about that, though. And he also made a sugarcane farm as well. So it's nothing, you know, it's just your standard sugarcane farm. Nothing pretty, nothing extravagant. It's just your typical thing. And that is right here. So there you go. That's what we've been up to. That's where we are right now. I would like to make a shop over in the shopping district. I want to base it off of the old-timey general stores, you know, like from the Old West type of thing, you know, where they'd sell like a little bit of everything. You could go there and get, I don't know, some penny candy and a pocket knife type of place, if you know what I'm talking about. That's part of, there's a thing in the United States history with that. I don't know if it was based anywhere else either. My knowledge on that is minimal, I admit it. But so that's my inspiration for my shop, going to be my inspiration for the shopping district. I just don't know how to pull it off. So that's going to be a project. I have to chop down all this oak, and I've got some spruce that I have to chop, so I've got some grindy things to do. And then when I'm ready to start building, I'll just kind of touch base with you at the shopping district. I'll talk to you in a bit. Alright, so I was gathering materials to work on a shop over at Spawn. I actually have part of it completed, a little bit of it, that I have as a partial time-lapse. I'm not ready to show you the full time-lapse yet. I came back home to grab some more materials, and I noticed off in the distance that. I have no idea. I mean, it's been quite a few days since I've been on the server. I've had visitors from out of town, and so I haven't been able to play, and I come in and look at that. That's really cool. I have no idea who built that, but that is fantastic. Let's go take a look. I was so shocked. I signed off game when I was down in Minpa's mines and tunnels. I came up here and turned around, and bam, there is a snowy fox in here. I wonder who built it. Maybe someone left a sign? It was really well done. Oh, signs. Signs. Hi, I was being haunted by a mean shulker. He's not found me yet. This place was so peaceful I fell asleep. I'm hoping I can make my home here. Oh, that'd be cool. I think that's okay. I mean, I'll have to ask Minpa, but I don't think we mind if we have neighbors. The snow golem. Neighbors are always fun. I like neighbors. We'll have to add a sign. Let me check, because I do share my base with Minpa, obviously. So I'm going to have to check back with Minpa, and then we can place our own sign. Let me go grab a sign, because either way we should answer. So I'm going to go check with Minpa, grab a sign, and then I'll check back. Ow! Ow! Stop it! Stop it! Rude! Go away. I'm trying to place a sign here. Leave. Goodness. Ugh. Well, I'm almost positive that neighbor is not going to be like he was. Ooh, hello. I'll take that. Thank you. Alright, so I checked with Mimpa. He's cool with it. I've got my sign. Let's place our response. Let's see. How should I say it? Alright, we would love to have a neighbor. Welcome to the Snow Valley. Dia Fox. There we go. So hopefully they see it and they recognize that they're welcome to build here, and like looking forward to seeing what this becomes eventually, what they do. This is really cool. And it dwarfs my portal. I thought that was big. Alright, cool. Well, I need to get back to gathering materials for the shop, and then I'll check back with you. I'll probably just jump right into a time lapse of my working on the shop. See you in a bit. Welcome back from that time lapse of my making the general store. So you see I looked a little bit more in the front yard, and I did a couple more details on the inside, so let's go take a look. So I put a front garden in here just to kind of brighten it up a bit and give it that homey, small town feel. And then we can go inside either from the side steps here or the side steps here. And I added a couple little decorative trees. And on the inside, there it is so far. So I've got a couple rugs, I've got some plants, and in the back, more plants, some candles, which I might eventually sell. We'll see. This is going to be a short season, so I don't even know if I'll be able to make a second episode. We'll see. We're waiting until the Minecraft updates, so and then it'll be a new season. So this might be it for this season, but maybe not. We'll see. We might be able to squeak out one or maybe one more episode, just because it takes me so long to record with my work schedule. So I am selling the full inventory llamas. I don't know if I showed you this or not yet this episode. Let me not release them. So yeah, there you go. Full inventory of llamas. Very rare. Alright, so the llamas have a nice little area to live in. You can see they've been traipsing around and killing the grass because of the little feetsies. Go back inside. Mimpa is selling his deep slate. I am currently selling food and some rockets. No sales yet today. And no one's going to ever buy it, but Beetroot. No one's going to ever buy it, but that's okay. So this is what I've got for our little general store. So I'm going to add some more food. I'm going to eventually sell golden carrots and bread. I'm just trying to get set up at home. It's been a slow go just because of my work schedule. I haven't had a lot of time to play. Also, I'm hoping to maybe sell arrows at some point as well. Just not sure when. So this is a general store. So I hope you like it. I hope you think it's cool. And it's got that old-timey, you know, Western type of feel about it. What I should have done or could still do is change up these brown blocks, you know, rather than just having the spruce, and have it be other brown blocks too to give it some texturing and detail. I just don't know if I'm going to have the time to do it. It is such a short season. So if I was going to change anything about this so far, I would do that, just to, like I said, to add some texturing and detailing to it. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate for those of you who take the time to watch the videos. And if you've made it to the end here, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know who actually watches to the end. All right, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Give it a thumbs up. It would greatly help my slow start of a channel, and we will see you in the next episode.